You want to start? You want me to start? I'll start.
You go ahead and start. Who's on this?
Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening. I am your co-host, Blackstar, along with Nargajan from Rampancy.net, and we're going to be continuing on our playthrough of Bioshock. It was such a popular thing that we decided, hey, why not just keep on going with the series? So thank you for tuning in.
Started because
so
game that I could play on my side.
It's totally accidental. So yeah, so thanks for joining us. We certainly hope you enjoyed as much as we're going to go through playing with it, because I'm interested. I have not played through this, so this is completely new to me.
Oh, and you're only watching the actual. I still can't stream them.
Correct.
It mixed. All your commentary.
Yeah.
What I can tell you is, I've upgraded to Bioshock the Collection.
Yep. Yep. Oh, sweet.
Also, that means because there's no save game compatibility, I had to. That's okay because.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, it was only one that.
Oh, wow.
Everything actually went a lot better that way.
Did you? Well, you're using the Tommy gun now, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I did not bother with the whole, hey, do everything with the wrench. That was not.
Well, no. I wasn't sure if it was preferred or if you'd done it enough that it was a joke or it was something that's like, no, hey, I'm kind of self-challenging myself.
But I did not
Sweet.
bother. Also, what it means is that first Eddie
yeah.
In the area actually went better than last time.
Really?
And as
because you had a couple attempts last time.
Well, what happened is that I killed him last time, but I didn't get the little.
Okay.
But in this case, I did, and what that means is this is what you get from rescuing.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you get a teddy bear. Gatherer's.
Wow. I don't know if that's cool or creepy. Yeah, Mixer's a little faster. Actually, I think I'm going to be watching that one instead of the YouTube. But I'd like to thank the latest YouTube subscriber, Shadronis. Thank you for joining us.
Actually, he's on Twitch.
Is he? Oh, cool. All right. Well, thanks for that. We don't get a lot of Twitchers or Twitchies, Twitch watchers. I don't know what the correct description of Twitch users would be. I don't know if there is one. Maybe we should make one up. I will say there are a lot more mini games than I would have expected in this.
Well, you know, part of it is just I like the them.
Right. So you have the choice, and you like to do them often.
Like the and I right in this.
To get that result. Yep.
That had not if I.
Mm-hmm. My God, it's so close. Oh, you need the right one. Right one. So close. You can do it.
See, so
ta-da!
That turn.
Yay! More shooty, more rockety.
Up to now. Diary.
Oh, you want to get a little more out of it? No, I'm not. So any of the inside bits and or other elements.
Hack is fairly difficult. Fail the hack. Security.
Oh yeah, no.
They just wait.
Yeah, do you know that because of experience, or you know that because of how it's designed?
at this. Start the hack.
Oh, and it tells you. Okay.
That tells
Mm-hmm.
you it's just how much time you have and how
Right.
likely you are to get bombs or
Okay.
blockages miles over.
So,
Harder it
past
is.
green is harder.
Yeah.
Red
So
is like super
the red
difficult.
is super.
Okay.
You won't have enough time.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, like this health machine splice
Gotcha.
injured. Oh, oh, did I screwed.
Uh, in an easy hack.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I was assuming
It's a
that was on the
series of tubes, man.
bottom and it
Wow.
was,
So
so
can you?
I replaced it from the head end to the instead of the bottom.
Oh man, it's a Mario Day One fail. How could you? Come on, man. Turn that frown upside down. There we go. Now, do you have a favorite weapon? Do you have a favorite procedure for going through this? I mean, I'm not sure how many playthroughs you've done.
No, I mean the way ammo works. It's not like stock up. Well, I mean, you can. You can by going to.
Just get everything that you want.
Okay, I'm not on the
Okay. Okay.
Hey, man, it's a family. Okay, so they're introduced. They're introduced. Oh, wait, that's just a spider room.
You're asking me? They retreat? They evaporate? They what would
Treat.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. It was hard to tell if it actually went out
Yeah,
through
he's
the
still.
hole there.
We have a grenade launcher.
Any good? I was more curious of your combat evaluation.
Okay, so this is the justification for search came. That effect.
Interesting mechanic.
Get a bunch.
Now, how many weapons can you carry? Can you carry all of them all the time, or try to save ammo?
Kind of. See.
Oh, wow, you're listening to your own thing?
No, I mean like the games.
Oh, yeah, we mentioned that before about how the range of things doesn't quite work the same well as in other ones.
Friendly fire.
Yeah, he's not very particular about where you are when he's deploying weaponry.
Yeah, okay. So doors. Oh, come on. I hit the button.
Was your health that low, or was that weapon really, really tough? Welcome, Leo's in the chat. Hey there, she says, I can't stick around, but your game audio is out and Narc is choppy. Oh, are you having issues? Yeah, I guess you may be. I don't know how your compressor is. Thank you for the heads up, Leo. Appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. It could just be that you're low and the compressor's chopping you off. Yeah, I seem to be okay, I guess. I'm okay.
You sound fine to me, but the game also sounds fine to me, but they're saying that the game's not coming in at all. I don't know.
It was there before. Maybe something changed. Oh, you got a big daddy and a little sister coming. Yeah, Leah says I'm coming in just fine. That last bit sounded a lot better from Narc. Still no game audio, though.
Okay, I just put it on now. I think the game audio should be.
Okay, it should come in at about 10, 20 seconds.
Yep, and of course the Big Daddy has rolled in on me here. But if you think about it, I like what they've done with the design in the sense that, you know, since I did not aggro it, it did not attack me.
Cool.
So
yep, Leah
it always gives you the initiative. It always gives the player the initiative on the tough-it battles. Like, these guys will attack you wherever. Oh, come on, what the... Gee.
Yep, she says worlds better.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, was it just a setting?
Well, I was trying to do something. See, we're trying to use we're trying to use an experimental setup for the marathon to get it so that Blackstar's stream will stream to me, and I will use it as a camera angle.
Yeah, it basically would be an alternate camera input, so he can switch on the fly.
You got prox mines for the grenade launcher, Scott. So, in order to
getting my game audio in there and my voice audio.
Right. Well, getting your voice audio is not a problem. The problem is actually side chaining the game audio for me locally and you remotely at the same time requires me to run
so the side chain is active on both
instances of the sidechain VSD and 2 instances of the host program for it. So I had that set up for this and figuring, okay, I will use the UTAP capture device host for this rather than doing what I usually do, which is just switching to the other input and run only one instance of the host application.
It'll probably be going off all the time.
But it looks like it wasn't working. Everything looked to me like it was fine, and I could hear the output, but OBS wasn't picking it up for some reason. So I'll have to take a look at that. We're going to be doing some testing on that afterward.
Okay. And right now, this section here, this is the Upper Lieutenant Wharf.
Yes, the Upper Wharf.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. Phil Mysterious is in the chat. Hi, Phil. He says, hi-ho, rampanteurs, rampanteers, rampant cities. Yeah, I don't know what our description for that. I was trying to figure out what Twitter users would be. Twitters, twitties, twit users, twittors. He said, yeah, there were the same issues with Narc's voice cutting yesterday. So yeah, my guess is it's probably just a setting.
I need to work. Yeah, I need to work on the noise gate setting, so that because I don't want it getting too much background noise.
Yeah.
Oops. Great.
Oh, did you hit the? You shoot something you shouldn't have?
No, turret.
Oh darn. Oh, did you have to hack one to get control of the different spot for this level? I don't know how far the hacking goes or how many turrets they cover.
No, but you have to be next to it. You can't hack it remotely.
Oh, that's a bummer.
If there's a thing I don't like about a lot of the gameplay is that, like the way the reloading works. Oh, okay. I wanted to play the audio. Here we go.
Darling Masha, we don't know what has happened to you. Ryan's men have taken you away and said you are needed to save Rapture. Who needs a child to save a city? But I see these little girls crawling out of these vents, and I only wonder if you might one day crawl out of this vent and find this note. We look for you, but if you find this, come to us at the Fighting McDonald's in room number 7. The code to our room is 7533. We miss you, my darling child.
Okay, so that's a woman who's afraid that her missing daughter is going to become a little sister and gave us a room code. Okay.
It's kind of like a side quest thing. Bob Roberts in the chat. Hi, Bob. Yeah, he says, yeah, sounds awfully complicated. Are you sure that something that complicated can work? And I would say absolutely. You know, I've been in television and film for 20-something odd years, and trust me, we've done a lot even more complicated things live. And the question is right now, you know, we're doing this all on our own computers using a lot of software as opposed to hardware. But the actual available things are quite daunting. It's really just a question of getting all of these things to play nice in the sandbox and making sure that your settings are all correct. And because we do different titles and different games and different setups and different systems and different hardware, there's a lot of changing up. So a lot of times, oh, I forgot this setting is supposed to be here. I forgot this slider is supposed to be there. And it's tweaking it all so they all play nice in the sandbox at the same time. So it's just setting enough time to test.
The problem I have here is that this camera is too high to hack. Literally
you can't get to it long enough, yeah. Can you shoot it?
This one I can, though.
It seems kind of a simple solution.
I think I can,
Can you destroy it?
I think I can.
I think I can. I think I can. Come on. I believe in you, bullets. I believe in you. That was hackable. There you go. Now, if you hack one, does that mean you hack all of them, or you have to literally hack them all individually?
No, you have to hack them one by one.
Oh, man, that's kind of a bummer. Of course, from the security standpoint, that's probably very good. From a hacking standpoint, though, that's...
Yeah, I mean, the cameras aren't networked. I mean, how would you network them with Steam?
What are you talking about? It's a series of tubes. they're all connected through all these different functionalities that all seem to be tube related. These are all Hydra. I'm surprised there's not more pneumatics, to tell you the truth. Oh, look, there's a little squiggly straw.
Yeah, that's there to slow down the flow, I think, actually, because it's narrower.
That's neat. I like that. Yeah, I haven't seen that particular one before until now. I wonder how wild and crazy they are. Sure, there's probably a marketing out there for getting swizzle straws.
See, this is dangerously dedicated in the sense that if I did not get one more straight piece, I would have to reroute.
Yeah. Okay. Around even more to delay it. So you got lucky there with that last straight end. Ooh.
Yeah, okay, so that camera goes. I blow that one and I scan that one. Hack this one. Bibles.
There you go. Yeah, shooting and destroying seems a lot simpler than...
Well, no, but it's worth it. It's worth it to have at least some of them hacked so that you can get...
I would think, yeah. It's just from a user standpoint. Bullets be quicker.
Yeah. Now this thing also basically if you get bots called on you because you fail a hack or because you get caught by a camera, you can run to this spot, and I think it takes money, and it will basically call off the alarm. So that's what you do.
Neat.
If you don't hack everything, you can do
there's
that
an emergency
as
shutdown
as a way of getting around it. Oh, see, there's another turret.
Oh, darn it. Always something.
Yeah, the thing I don't like about the way the powers recharge is that if you want to reload it early, you're going to waste some Eve because it's going to use up a whole hypo, even if you're not empty. So it's to your advantage to wait until you empty out. But what that means is that you may be in a position where you want to use a plasmid right away, and instead what it's going to do is going to do that injection animation to reload you when you really wanted just to fire it. So
yeah, Leah Crow says, yeah, it's like bribing cops. Not that that ever happens anyway. We have tremendous respect for our law enforcement around the world.
It's the free market at work. Don't you love free markets?
Capitalism.
Oh, geez, that one practically did itself.
I love free markets. That's why they're called free. Yeah, why did you switch that one back? That was like, oops. Now, do they increase the level of difficulty to the point where you can only switch so many times? That would be cruel. That would be really mean.
Oh,
like, no.
See.
Yeah, wouldn't it just be easier to use your rocket launcher to blow them all up?
Yeah. See, here's the problem is that right after I hacked that turret, there was another turret behind
another one
me.
right there.
And there's also a camera.
Yeah.
Nope, and it killed me.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'd say rocket launcher at this point.
No, you need the rocket launcher. The rocket launcher is not for use on stuff like turrets. It just isn't.
Man.
It's made for big daddies and other tough enemies. It's not
is
made
it
for
the
this.
Lack of ammo, or is just that it's just too valuable?
And the other problem is that when that turret aims at you, if it misses you, it hits the other turret.
Wow.
Where's the camera? Oh, there's a camera. Oh, all right.
I could have sworn there was one. Was there one or two?
Okay, there's one behind that door.
Okay. Thank God that chair was there.
Don't need any more of that. Oh,
Hey,
come
who
on.
does?
That was the one I hacked. Why was that firing at me?
Was there somebody behind you? Did the hack not hold
Now
after
what
the
is it
death?
firing at?
Wow.
Well, now I got nothing because they're all dead. Oh, hey, we got a follow-on mixer from Zombie King 2345. Thank you, Zombie
Hey!
King.
Thanks for joining us, Zombie King.
Okay, turret.
So many pipes, so little time. So the little four-way, sections that are cracked, I assume that those ones are just dead cells that aren't useful for anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Another squiggly.
So literally there are so many turrets set up in a way you would never actually want your turret set up, because the first thing they destroy is each other. But it basically means that it reduces the effectiveness of your hacking turrets because they always end up taking damage from each other.
Yeah, no, that's... Video game weapon deployment. It's a thing.
Yep.
Well, it just goes to show how many people that weren't in the military were designing these things. They did it more for aesthetics.
Yeah, and I think the difference between like the flashing one, like that's a bomb. I think that actually reduces the amount of time you have to do the hack, whereas this thing is just an obstacle.
Right.
There we go. And I've run through all of my health packs here.
Darn it.
Oh, see, and that friendly fire from that turret nearly aced me right there.
Wow. Yeah, so the hacking is no guarantee that they're not going to actually become problematic for you, which in my mind means that they're probably better off just being destroyed.
Well, yeah, but I have my personal habits.
Destroyed is not a problem. All you're doing is like reducing your risk, not eliminating it,
No, that's true.
And in low health situations, like you have been on several times, yeah, that could be a little problematic, especially closer to the end, man. I could see where that would be terribly
okay, see,
annoying.
now I have a problem here where I literally cannot go the way I wanted to go.
Ooh, okay, I see.
Because it's entirely blocked.
Ooh, that's... so now you got to extend and go around, or you've got to change that middle completely and go up and over. So that's even a lot more changing. Wow. So I assume that it continues on there. Oh, Laughing Alex is in the chat. Hello. Welcome, Laughing Alex. We're, if you're just joining us now, we're doing the Rampancy.net playthrough of Bioshock, and I'm your co-host Blackstar, along with host Nargajan, and I've never actually played through the series, so this is all brand new to me. So we did this as a test as a fill-in. Yeah, well, yeah, I saw the original game when it came out. I think I played the demo on Xbox, and I think just at the time I was doing something else, because I get very myopic on games. I'll get latched onto one game and I'll just play through it continuously for a decade. So
bandages. Okay.
We're trying to expand my palette, and yeah, this is one that I'm definitely enjoying more than I think my initial impression would have allowed.
That turret is hacked. That other thing is hacked. I hacked the health machine.
That toilet is fixed.
I am low on health kits because I ended up having to use a lot of them.
Leah Crow says, yeah, she's literally lived under rocks since this came out.
Oh.
But she's in sunny downtown Hawaii, so I'm sure her rocks are a lot prettier than the average.
Was it intentional, or... Okay, see, there's a camera behind that door, but that door is locked, so I'm not sure how... I don't remember how to get there.
Hey, it's a lifestyle.
In fact, that's my goal. My goal is... the camera, I think, is in that room. Probably have to find a vent or something. Ah, yeah, here we go. Well, vent.
Can you go,
as it is.
Can you go through the vent? I can't get over that upper wharf. I am Lieutenant Upper Wharf.
By the way, the cameras like can't see you at all when you stand under them.
Well, that's
and
how
a
cameras
lot of
work.
the cameras that are up too high, you can literally jump up, and here I'm technically,
You
because this
whack
pauses
it.
the game. No, because it pauses the game, I'm literally hanging in midair while I do this hack.
No way.
Yeah.
Cheat Zors.
Sort of. Okay, we don't have a lot of horizontal pieces, so...
I got goofed there for a second. That liquid was coming from the upper right. I was like, wait a minute, where is it coming from? It's just weird. Yeah, you don't have a lot of straight pipes.
Nope. I'll just do a bunch of
Oh,
curves.
there's one in the lower right. Yeah. Oh, wow.
That's just as good. I mean, sometimes it's better to try and conform to use what you get
What's
given,
there, yeah.
rather
Yeah, I
than
would think
trying
so.
to say, oh, I like this route, now I will look for this piece, then this piece, then this piece.
Yeah, rather than trying to force it to do what you want.
Yeah,
Phil
Phil
Mysterious in the
yep.
chat says, yeah, same thing. Oh, Marathon one with terminal. Yeah, the time would freeze while reading the terminal, so you could read the other one midair. Yeah, I always preferred those type of things to be like pause buttons, because a lot of times in games they don't quite set up the pacing of relax, okay, I just got through a very tense thing here, I want to take a breather, and you need to control and absorb whatever's information happens to be there. But the ones that are all live, I was never a fan of, because you could be reading them and get shot in the back or killed or beaten up, and while that may be more realistic, it wasn't really conducive to an enjoyable gameplay experience. I wonder if somebody actually used literally every pipe through the whole grid. Has anybody ever done that? I don't even know if that would be possible. But that would be funny if it could, where you'd literally have to go up and over every one.
Hold on, I'm going to do a recording now.
All right.
Come on. Here we go.
Hanging now, is it? That's what we've come to? Now look, I don't make the laws here, I just enforce them. But I didn't come to Rapture to string men up for running contraband. If Ryan and his crew have their law, then they can have my badge.
Okay, so that guy basically says he doesn't want to hang people who are smugglers. Alright, so have I got everything that's in here? Where's the camera? This is all the...
It's good to have limitations.
I literally thought the goal was in here. Oh, no, okay, it's not in this... It's not in this room, it's over there.
They're hiding on you. I will say this. Now, was that a reel-to-reel playback tape deck that you saw there?
Yeah, it is.
It literally looks like the same one in Alien Isolation, so I don't know whether they were doing that as an homage to this game, and they were... Because that could explain it, you know, because you never saw reel-to-reels in the original Alien film. So, I don't know, maybe they were just like, hey, we like Bioshock 2, let's
Okay,
put those recorders in there.
I think it's actually through here.
You think? And do they do like cutscenes with actual, you know, reel-to-reel film? Seems like that would be, you know, in line with the motif.
I don't remember, honestly. Whether they do that. I know that.
No, maybe
I know
if
that,
they do, we'll see.
Fatal Frame does that. Interrogation room. Session in progress when light is on, and the light is on.
Loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me.
Is there a vent? I can go in there and get that guy?
Little ones to him belong. They are...
Oh, okay. I know. That guy is in there for us to try the camera out on. Okay, so we get the
really?
camera, gives us research bonuses, take a picture on the splasher on the window, keeping the subject centered and nearby.
Wow, okay. Fatal Frame flashbacks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Snaps on those spider splice.
No, I love that the pictures on the wall look like Polaroids, though.
My research.
Did they have Polaroids in this era? I would think so. I mean, it's supposed to be 1960, right? And Polaroid's been around for
so
years
basically,
before that.
it will give you a grade on the photo based on how well you frame it, in terms of like, is it in focus, is it arranged, is it you know, centered and whatnot, and you can see the where the reticle goes. Like that's going to give you a good photo. Whereas,
see, I would downgrade your photo because you did not get his eyes, you didn't get his face.
No, it doesn't
you didn't
care
smile.
about that. It doesn't care about that. Fatal Frame doesn't care about that either. So it gave me an A ranking for that photo.
Yeah. Come on, rule of thirds, man. Rule of thirds. But no, they want you to center on it like you're
it doesn't
sniping
really,
a deer,
it doesn't
which is the wrong
really-
way to take photos, kids.
Yep, doesn't really judge composition, I
Nope,
gotta say.
nope. Too much headroom. It's all about composition.
Jesus loves me, this I know.
I don't know if I can actually even get that guy. I'm not sure where he is. Anyway.
Now, this is the first time you used a shotgun, because the first playthrough you were doing wrench only. Due to chat's enthusiastic suggestion. So, is the shotgun really good in this? I don't know what the range is compared to the other ones.
It's short range, but I mean, it is pretty powerful also. I mean, there's,
because I've
good
been
reason to use it.
ruined for shotguns on, because of a lot of Destiny stuff where it's got a range of 1.5 inches. In fact, I remember picking up another game, and I can't remember what it was, when suddenly you picked up a shotgun and it had a range of 1 mile. And I was like, oh my god, this is how it's supposed to be. You can trick me! So I wasn't sure which category this game fell under as far as shotgun usage.
Okay, so this one, this one it particularly wants you to install. This one basically allows you to, without hacking the camera, tag an enemy so that the camera will be alerted by them.
Ah.
So
and I assume that you can also...
creatures hit by this will be attacked by cameras and turrets.
Cool. So you basically tag them as a bad guy, and the self-defenses go after them.
So, like, for instance, it's put this camera out of reach, so I can't hack it. I could zap it, but that's only temporary. But
right, what would be the point?
If I swap this out, it's going to show me the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Trick the security system. Set security bots and turrets on your enemies.
So now I tag him, and now the camera. Now, why the cameras don't trigger on splicers anyway, I don't know. Maybe the system knows they're citizens of Rapture, and so they don't qualify? I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Well, it's a question on how the system is designed. What does it key on or off of?
But in any case, I want to jump down and hack this camera anyway.
Hey, who would want to?
Because reasons.
Mm-hmm. Well, Leah said, Leah Gross says, shotgun here looks good to me. Yeah, it looks very ornate. I'm not sure what...
a lot of the weapons are very, very pretty. The weapon models are very, very pretty.
The whole world is, I mean, they've got that whole aesthetic going for it. It's very Art Deco.
And basically, you keep pretty much the same weapons once you've picked them up for the whole game, but they get upgraded, and the upgrades do change the look of the gun.
Yeah, you can do modifications, right? Or do they just have add-ons?
No, you get to choose. They're
optional.
You'll be able to customize various things about the weapon as you go, and depending which customizations you choose, the appearance of the gun will change.
Neat. Can I duct tape a flashlight to it?
I don't know what flashlights. I don't think that's a choice.
Doom, I'm looking at you. I love that the first mod for that was duct tape.
Okay, so we're supposed to go back to Peachy now, who's supposed to let us in to the fishery now that we've got a camera.
You have the research camera? Good. Guess it's time to get to work for old Peachy. Take the man's pictures, and let's get the hell out of this place.
I always wondered if you were going to end up at the end of this thing with, like, a little bag of goldfish you had to save.
See, this is one of the reasons why you have to work out your route. Like, I can't go that way now.
Right. So now you've got to play around with what's there.
I need another straight up piece. Oh god, I can't even go that way. Alright, this one's gonna get tough.
Yeah. Oh, man. We're getting super specific now. Phil Mysterious in the chat says, yeah, flashlights don't belong in Rapture. No guns, no politicians, no flashlights. Well, does that mean you have to carry around something that is bioluminescent? Well, Pion 4 is in the chat again. He said, wow, this is a harsh one. Yeah, this is...
yeah, this one is kind of...
this is not nice. Good. And I have a feeling this is just going to get far, far worse. Oh, you the man.
I got it.
Look at that.
Okay.
Well, literally every single one. You had to open every single one.
I had to uncover every single one, yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I think I may be going the wrong way, though.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, here's a recording. Atom discovery. Okay, this one may be interesting.
Oh, cool.
This little sea slug has come along and glued together all the crazy ideas I've had since the war. It doesn't just heal damaged cells, it resurrects them. I can bend the double helix. Black can be reborn white, tall, short, weak, strong. But the slugs alone are not enough. I'll need money. And one other thing.
Literal whitewashing.
Ouch.
Oh, she literally said, like, yeah, people who are born black can be white now. Because genetics.
Yeah, racism.
Yeah, so... Well, I mean, look, we're basically talking about
So I guess it would be
Nazis.
period specific.
Fighting McDonough's... No, I just came through there. Oh, okay, there's a Big Daddy over there. Alright, I guess I have to go back. There isn't any way through here.
The smuggler is the friend of the parasite. It is your duty to report the smuggler.
So yeah, it can be a good idea to kind of scout your route out before you...
Actually, continue on. Yeah, I was just wondering if you could check out some of the aesthetics in here, because this is one of the few hallways where you can actually see out into the underwater world that you're in. It's kind of like being in an undersea aquarium. Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't run across more fish tanks. I figured, a lot of people would be, real avid collectors if you're going to live underwater.
Really? I would have thought a fish tank would be the last thing you would ever need to see if you lived here. I mean, seriously.
Just
oh wow!
Just put in a window.
Okay. I almost screwed myself royally there
Whoa,
by just clicking randomly in the middle.
It's like, oops. Yeah, that was close. Whew.
Okay, there we go.
I think you can do it. Yep.
Get me!
Wow, I can see where you could end up with nightmares with this, where all you're thinking of is like trying to connect all the tubes. You do that too much.
Nope. Thought I got him.
I am desperately not trying to repeatedly sing Under the Sea. I'm
why?
actively trying. Well, I don't want it to get too old too quick.
Damn it.
But I gotta say, every time I see that, it's, I don't know, deep inclination.
Damn, man.
Wow, you were just getting left, right, and centered here.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you missed that one then. That's better.
Yeah, I did.
Here's my question. Why are they all just going after you and not each other?
They do go after each other sometimes, there are also plasmids in the future which you get, which will like cause some of them to go rogue and attack each other. You can specifically do it to Big Daddies. You can get splicers to gang up on them.
Okay. Pion 4 says, yeah, ooh, there's an audio log around here from the mechanic.
I don't know if it's this one. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's play this one.
Eating Private Ryan.
That's McDonough.
The day me and the lads were installing the bathroom plumbing up in his Posh Park Avenue digs. Wait, says he.
What's with all the brass fittings? General contractor had me down for the tip. Well, I says, I suppose it's the contractor then who will be bailing out your loot once a fortnight, is it? If it's price you're worried about, I'll be picking up the brass, so not to worry, Squire. And why would you be doing that, says he. Well, Mr. Ryan, profit or not, no man bails water out of privies built by Bill McDonough. Next day I finds out I'm Ryan's new general contractor.
See, so not every story about what goes on in here is immediately negatively reflecting. Well, no, I mean, like, it doesn't immediately tell you the story about how Ryan is a bad guy or anything like that. It builds up to what these characters are like. So here we have the one where basically this guy, you know, Ryan's supposed to be this. Okay, Alice.
Filthy submarine makes me blood boil.
Stepping on something?
Safety, and I'll be in your debt for life.
So Ryan's supposed to be this ultra. Oh, come on.
Are you ever bringing old Peach them snappies, or are you just sightseeing?
Being attacked by the cats.
Yes, and the cats. So Ryan's supposed to be this ultra laissez-faire capitalist who basically says profit is everything. But then when a contractor treats him better than he treats himself by insisting on higher quality things, even if it means lowering his margin, he rewards that behavior.
Right. Hey, maybe we should have a cat challenge in the chat to see who can tell whose cat's meowing. Please check this box. Is it Nargaden's cat or is it Blackstar's? Please listen in the comments below. The winner will receive a free cookie. Now, how did that not zap you? You're in the water, too.
It's got a range. I was a little bit too far away for it to zap me.
Oh,
that's all.
Really?
Yeah, that's all it was.
Physics. I see Bill Nye having a problem with that. I mean, he is a mechanical engineer, after all. So, so what level is this? 7? 8?
7? This is
12?
2.
Wow, 2 out of
We've only done this once. We did 2 levels, basically. One which was just the intro, and then the first real level, which is Medical Pavilion. This is Neptune's Bounty, which is the area surrounding the fishery, and it's the second real level.
Gotcha. Pion 4 says, cat say, yeah, he says he's going with Blackstar. Okay, so Pion 4 is voting for Blackstar's cat. Leo Crow says, yeah, I'm watching from the library, so my cats are not meowing at me right now. So yeah, so it wasn't Leah's cat.
Okay, is this the room I have a code for, or just to zap this?
Yeah, stay tuned to the end of the stream when we'll reveal exactly which cat was in fact meowing.
Are you? Saith the Lord God! Come on, you!
Wow, you know, I'm getting flashbacks of you zapping that door from the Thimbleweed, where you had to zap the elevator all the time.
Oh yeah, that's true. I hadn't thought about that.
See? For those of you who checked out our Thimbleweed series, there were a lot of zapping of elevators. Okay, so what are you going to do? Target practice? Going to shoot the bottles?
These aren't exactly bloodthirsty desperados we're talking about.
Oh, that's not ale coming out of there, is there?
Oh, it's artists.
Save the ale!
Guerrillas. But this leader, there's this Fontaine. He seems to know his way around the grift. He keeps his nose clean, but not so clean that the right people don't know he's not to be trifled with.
Okay, I think I've lost the thread of where we were supposed to bring the camera. Oh, okay, wait. I have to photograph 3 splicers before I bring it back to him. He doesn't want the camera itself, he wants the pictures.
So you need to get
I don't think
targets.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen another one though.
Wharf Master.
And I would say that's one of the real reasons why you absolutely positively have to have a pause when you switch weapons.
So you don't lose your target when you're trying to photograph?
Oh, come on.
Darn it.
Yeah, that was not one of those. That was not one of the ones anyway.
Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, but who likes getting a bomb to the face? I mean, that's just wrong on so many levels.
spider splicers are the ones who have hooks for hands. There.
Is that the one that came through the ceiling before?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were literally the first one we saw. Oh, okay, this one. That one's one.
Okay.
Not that one.
I was just curious how often you run into them, or whether it's completely random, or whether there's a level or a section they're more likely to attack you.
Who's there? I know your type!
So I assume you have to stun them before you photograph them, right?
You can research anybody. And,
really?
And researching them improves your combat results against them.
Cool.
So, for instance, this is literally telling me I scored a B ranking photo on a nitro splicer, and it gives me a piece of information. It says nitro splicers are vulnerable to anti-personnel rounds. So.
Okay, so you get a little intelligence that you did not have before.
Yep. Okay. And notice the photo is given a grade. In this case, this one is a C. But there's also progress on total available research for each. So there's incentive to make more than one photo of each suspect, of each enemy type.
Yeah. Gotcha. So now, do you not get certain things unless you get better grades? Like B, you get certain information, C, you get little to none, A, you get all of it?
No, I think it's a question of your progress towards the maximum capacity research for each one. So basically, an A photo gets you faster progress.
Gotcha.
Okay, that might be a splicer, and you can also, I think, photograph dead ones. So, but those photos are worth less, I think.
I'm just curious as to what all of these
that one's not worth anything.
Yeah. People / things are doing other than running around to be maniacal for you to circumvent.
Well, they are crazy. I mean, like we always talk about like what are the enemies in this level doing other than opposing the player? You know, do they have any agenda of their own
or goal or because they seem to be interacting and not interacting with other things. But you know, they don't seem to talk to each other. They don't seem to want to talk to you. They just it's like, oh, you're there, lethal.
Yeah, so things being crazy is probably just like a good excuse for not having them have any comprehensible agenda of their own. Because, they're just crazy.
Yeah, I was just curious if insanity was the big factor for everyone's motivations.
Well, in this voice, addiction to Adam.
Right, which is, of course, that's one of the things making them crazy, I assume?
Well, you might even say the thing.
Right. So it's like, a substance that's highly addictive and yet also causes body mods and intense insanity. Intense violence insanity.
Okay, I think I have the code for this.
I think I code.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know Zombie King. Yeah, Zombie King, he was over in Mixer right now. Yeah, he actually mentioned he loved this game when it came out.
A lot of people did. Very popular game.
We saw our Masha today.
I love that recording was just like Alien Isolation.
Recording.
I can't get over that.
It's playing a recording.
Oh, sorry.
That thing? That is our Masha? But he was right. She was drawing blood out of a corpse by Fontaine Fisheries. And then when she was done, she walked off hand in hand with one of those awful golems. Masha!
Okay, so I get a tonic out of this that reduces the duration of alarms when they go off.
Okay.
I don't think I have any better. And of course, yes, this woman did in fact see her daughter transformed into one of the little sisters.
Is that because of something you didn't do, or is that just a story?
No, this has all happened. Like these are all essentially flashbacks.
You just happened to find that out.
Yeah, we're just finding out what happened to people in the past. Have I been in there already?
Zapping doors.
Okay, here's a recording.
Mr. Ryan, I believe in Rapture. But that doesn't mean we always win. Fontaine Futuristics is the biggest thing going in Rapture. So let me be plain. When we arrest that Torag Fontaine for his thieving and smuggling, we must make it clear that we won't touch his business interests. We sit on the council because these poor sods trust us, not because God gave us a chair.
Is this it? Ooh.
Let's see if we can get some more pictures.
Bob Robertson in the chat says, so, could Blackstar use that tonic for the Klaxons and Marathon? I don't know. I could use something for those Klaxons and Marathon. Oh my god.
Why is there a hostile...
Woe be unto you!
What is that, a turret?
There's a hostile drone there.
My god.
Oh, and this one give me a bonus for getting multiple... It must see something in the background there.
You have to photo drones?
I think they are an enemy, so I think they do count.
Stop this! This isn't what you think it is.
Yep, security bot. They count.
Phil in chat says, yeah, don't remember, do guns here have alternate fire or no? Do you have different varying options for weapons?
There's no alternate fire, basically, because the plasmids, basically you ready a plasmid on the left bumper and reload, and you fire it with the left trigger, and the gun you select with the right bumper, and then you fire with the right trigger, but you can use the D-pad to select between multiple types of ammo. So, for instance, you've got, like, normal buckshot for the shotgun, and then you've got electric buckshot, and then you might have explosive buckshot, and so all the weapons have alternate ammos you can change to that do the extra effects that usually you would not get from an alt fire. So, for instance,
super electric explosive buckshot.
Yeah, like the grenade launcher has regular frag grenades, and then if you want to, you can also fire a proximity mine just by changing the ammo type.
Oh, Leah says she's got a split though, but have fun. Thank you, Leah. You have a good one. Catch you later. And hey, watch out for those sleeping under rocks.
Yeah.
Maybe we could, like, upgrade her to, like, a tent or something. Oh, Freezes is in the chat. Hey, Freezes. He wants to know, is this a second Bioshock? No, this is the first, but it is the second level. We've literally decided to continue on.
This is the Bioshock. This is Bioshock 1 as part of the Bioshock collection, which is the remastered version.
And this is the upgraded version, so I think this should look and or sound better than what we did.
It should be a little sharper, yeah.
Yeah. I think we're still only pushing 720 on this one, right? So
I'm scaling down to 720, yes. I'm playing in 1080p.
Yeah. Leah says, no, I have a house now, but thank you.
That's good.
I would hope so. I'd hate for you to be reprogramming marathon levels under the rocks. Not that it wouldn't be possible, but have a good one.
Oh, okay. And there's a Big Daddy. Which you can also photograph, of course.
Well, I figured you would have to.
He's actually forcing that other splicer back. And now the hack drone is attacking him, so I literally don't have to do anything here.
Yeah, probably best to not
see, and now he's hit the Big Daddy by trying to fire on the drone who was firing on him. Yeah. So now that guy's dead.
Makes you wonder, you want to go delve into the AI of this so you could master manipulate it so you don't have to shoot anything. You just kind of lead targets into each other. They fight it out.
Okay. Something set off the camera, though. Oh, okay, is there a camera over here? I don't know.
Now, what happens if you touch something? Is touching or physical contact enough for them to want to kill you?
I think if I bump him, I think he may push me away.
Okay, but he won't engage you to kill you.
No.
It's not like he'll just suddenly notice you and say, okay, now you're a target.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I wasn't sure how secure that hacking was, because as you said before, you know, they're not very discriminate about what they shoot at.
He's going to call the sister out of that vent. We can test this. I think if the sister comes out of the vent, if we get in close proximity of the sister, he will then melee us away. I'm not sure. I think it...
As a defensive move.
Yeah. Yeah, like so here, if I stand in front of her.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, so, but he won't try to kill you, though.
I'm not sure. If I stay here too long, he might.
Wow. Okay. See, I wasn't sure how far, like, the aggro
would be.
Okay,
yes, he meleeed me to push me away. But he's not opening fire.
Right. Gotcha.
Oh. Damn it. Jeez.
Didn't expect that turn to be there.
Alright, so here's the thing we can do. I'm gonna tag the Big Daddy so that he gets attacked. Oh, okay, well. he put the sister back. Oh no, he didn't. Okay. I thought he put the sister back in the vent, but...
Yeah, because you want to save her right now, right?
So he literally cannot get me in here. Oh, darn it. Okay, there we go.
You were saying. I can't see me. I can't see him.
He can see me, but he can't kill. He can't come in the room.
I can still shoot you through the hole. Ugh. I will say this also: you're not looking too good physically. You know,
yeah, I know. I don't have any,
things like that. Wow. Also, your health is down to nothing.
I'm dead.
Well, yeah, like I said, your health was down to nothing.
Yeah, well, I used up too many health kits earlier.
Well, that happens. Freesia says, yeah, I've only played the first. It was a really good game back in the day. I wish I still had it. Wouldn't mind playing it through again. Yeah, I haven't yet. You know, after we do this, we might continue on with the rest of the series, to tell you the truth. Due to its popularity. We picked this title as a fill-in because we were having technical issues and we needed to grab something, and it's been terribly popular, so why not? Because, you know, it's not something that I've played through myself personally. So for me, I'm really curious as to see where it goes. Pion 4 said, yeah, use the electric buck for the shotgun against the daddies. It's supposed to work really well, he said.
Yeah, it does, actually. That's a good tactic to use.
Electric buckshot. Does that mean you're shooting like Energizer batteries at him or something, or
kind of?
How does that work? Electric buckshot. If we don't know it, I mean, why do we need tasers? We'll just use electric bullets.
Okay. I don't have any more health kits, but at least I have that machine I can use.
Yeah, now have you been using the machines, or you've been like beating the snot out of them to get the extras?
Well, I am almost dead, but I did get the one daddy. So.
Well, that's progress.
Thank you, mister.
That's 2 out of 3 on this level so far. Bye. Alright, let's go back to this health machine.
So my question is, now that they're cured and they're going back into the tubes, what's to prevent them from continuing on using what was, you know, ruining their lives before? And or who's taking care of them now, if not the big daddies who just
they go to Dr. Tenenbaum. They find their way to her room. You'll see it later. But they can't do what they were doing before because that was enabled by the surgical implantation of the sea slug. Okay, first
Gotcha.
There we go. So they literally can't do it anymore.
So if they're cured, though, now if you were to cure them while the daddy was there, the daddy would try to prevent you, right?
Well, it doesn't even give you the prompt to do that until.
Okay, so you have to kill the
daddy
daddy
is
to
dead,
take the slug out.
Yes.
Or kill it. Okay, gotcha. So yeah. Are you technically removing it? Or are you killing it inside the body?
I don't know. You basically
don't
don't
elaborate
even
or
know.
show you.
They don't elaborate.
Because I haven't seen anything, but I haven't been super paying attention. But when I saw you curing that one there, I was like, okay, just kind of like flashy effect, but you don't see the slug.
Yeah, no, they don't show that. By the way, film is also a consumable ammunition piece. So, like,
really?
you can't like take infinite photos if you run out of film.
Interesting. Okay. Well, that's practical. I mean, there's no.
This is a tough hack.
Yeah, there's no infinite film source out there that I can think of. Boy, I wish there was. It'd have saved me a lot of problems in my college days.
Let's see. Should I risk it? Yeah, let's try.
Why not? Do it. Do it now.
Nope.
I couldn't do it. Can you blow it up? Wow, that does go pretty fast in those two tubes there, man. That was tough. Freesia says, I'd like you guys to play the whole series. It'd be really cool, I think. I think you'd like it, Blackstar. The story was pretty interesting from what I remember. It certainly seems it. It really does. It's just, I think one of the reasons why I didn't at the time was, being absorbed in another universe. And I don't skip universes very quickly. Wow, this is a tough one. You've got to get a tube out so fast.
No. Yeah.
Here to visit the scum of the earth.
Okay, that's one of the ones I need a photo of.
Okay. Yeah, Freesia says I really dug the whole retro futurism design. The whole aesthetic. It reminded him a lot of Brazil, which doesn't make a lot of sense. They did grab a lot of Art Deco elements for that film, if I recall. Wow, that's a mid-air photo, man. That's pretty awesome. That's two of them. Wow, I'm sorry, the electric shock one you only got a C on? That's not fair.
I think it gives you less for photographs of the same example of a given type.
Mm-hmm.
So for instance, that's the second spider splicer that I photographed, but it was the second photo of the same one. And you can also photograph them dead, but you get even less points for that.
Gotcha. Frieza says he sucked at the hacking. It looks tough to me. I haven't done it myself, but I imagine that it's rather hard.
Now let me check. Yeah, see again, and when they say 3, they don't mean 3 photos, they mean 3 splicers. So that improved my research, but it did not
qualify
as
for
the third.
Your requirement there. Darn it.
And if I had telekinesis, I could grab that ammo off there, but... Okay.
I love the jaws on the wall.
Gotten everything from up here.
This shock will swallow you whole. What we are dealing with is an eating machine. These beaches stay open! Okay, so...
My dear, I'm sorry, but
now, is there a place that you can actually hunt down the particular target? Or
no, I think
is it
they
possible to kill them all in a level and then you're boned?
You need just 3 photos of them, and you can photograph a dead one. So that will count as a third photo. So even if I kill the next one... Whoop, hello.
I'll go spend an hour pretending to pay attention to the poor fellow and be home as soon as I can.
Okay, so that's Andrew Ryan making an excuse why he can't meet his mistress.
Poor Andre. What are the cigarettes supposed to do for you?
The cigarettes, I think, convert health into Eve. So if you have high health but you need Eve,
but you
and I think
the
alcohol does. Okay. One of them converts one way, and one of them
the other one converts the other. Gotcha.
Okay. Is there something I want to swap?
Always.
Okay. I don't have any substitutes there. This reduces difficulty when hacking turrets, reduces duration of armor. Okay, see, again, I don't have any choices in some of these.
Increases wrench damage. How do you increase the damage of a wrench?
Okay, so this time, every time you hack, you get health and Eve. And first aid kits also give you Eve, that's fine. But I may want to go back to... Actually, you know what, I'll keep that for now. I won't do anything.
You think?
I'll keep what I got for the moment.
Okay.
We all
Down on the ground!
Phil in the track says, yeah, but spikes on the wrench.mand poison the spikes, then set the poison on fire.
Oh.
So if you put spikes on the wrench, that actually would help.
Fontaine's men are pigs. They spit, they stink. But they deliver, and they don't ask questions.
Alright, not that way.
Terrified of Fontaine.
I've kind
That's
of
gotta be a horrible
lost.
way to go, Phil. I gotta say.
It wouldn't surprise me if he were soon running things down here.
Yeah, I love this hallway. I'd want to hang out in this hallway for a while. I really would.
Oh, there's a bunch of those.
Yeah. Well, I figured there would be a lot.
Riots in the streets, they say. But this is the time for leadership. Action must be taken against the smugglers. Any contact with the surface exposes Rapture to the very parasites we fled from. A few stretched necks or a small price to pay for our deals.
They talk a lot about parasites, as in like communists and people who want a handout, people who want government to do more. It's like this place was founded to get rid of those people. How did they get here? You know, it just seems like they immediately end up getting inundated with the thing they were trying to avoid.
Yeah, it seems kind of weird, especially the remote location too. I think they would have greater control over things. Phil says, "Yeah, sorry for the typos. Don't worry about it, dude.
Don't worry about it. Not at all. Don't worry about it.
Typing on his iPad, and it's a pain. I feel you, dude. Now imagine trying to update websites from the iPad, which I have to do sometimes. It's not the easiest. Typing out HTML on an iPad with autocorrect.
Monster.
Okay.
Are you afraid of me, monster? Why are you leaving me?
Okay, there we go. There's the last splicer.
Excellent. Yay, progress. It's a healthy thing.
Okay, and then it says spider splicer organs, which is a thing they drop when you kill them, can be used like first aid kits.
You.
Oh, there's a good photo.
I guess that for the game is good, but
now see, that's a C, and I think it's a C because it's the second photo, the same one, but it's clearly better than the first photo.
Yeah, see, quantifying that in the system, and not to mention you get a great headshot. It's framed very well, not too much headroom. It's detailed, but yeah, it's all how they quantify it is off.
Yep.
Freezy says, yeah, no matter where you go, there will always be people who want handouts. LOL. Even if they're actually a city under the sea. Under the sea. Whatever you got, I know I want it. Give it to me.
That one was too high, so I didn't want to bother hacking it. Some of them you can jump up, but I don't.
Your
I think
health
that
is
one
also
was
very
too
low.
high.
Do you have any health kits or?
I'm at half.
Oh, I see it
Yeah,
3. It's really low.
Money.
Yeah, what are you going to spend it on?
Well, the vending
really? You
machines.
going to spend it on film?
No, I just picked up some film. So now I have my third photo. I can go back to Peachy.
Now, I'm surprised you passed up the coffee. I'm sorry. That just did not seem. It does not seem in character for you.
No, it does
to
not.
pass up coffee. Never. In fact, if somebody was saying this was your gameplay, I said, nope, can't be. He passed the coffee. Nope, that's not Nargajan.
Normally, I would agree, but there's no gain for me at the moment from coffee.
Who are you? And what have you done with my co-host?
going on behind me?
Wanting an item from the surface is forgivable. Buying or
Is that a trick question?
raptured, stay on the level and out.
I wonder if you could be so fast you could actually take a photograph of someone as you're shooting them as they're flying through
Oh wait,
the air.
okay. Now it's giving me a proper waypoint back to what's his face.
Oh, cool. Okay, so you've continued on to where you need to be. Okay, cool.
So
yeah, I'm surprised more people aren't getting electrocuted in this environment.
Where did you come from?
My God,
there was no. Who's placing new turrets? I did not see that guy before. I don't think he was there.
Being attacked by Wally. That would bother hacking him. I'd just blow him up at this point. Because aren't you leaving? Aren't you going on to the next level?
No.
Or the next section? Or is this just one hurdle on this level?
This is just one fetch quest.
Really? Oh, jeez. It's gonna take so long.
My wife, Moira, she's a right pain in the neck. But she's a beauty. And she
Oh, speaking of so long, yeah, we actually were...
Hold on, radio.
Oh, radio.
punishing me for bringing her and Patrick to this place. I thought this would be a better life for us. Can you imagine a bigger fool than that?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can't get the audio music. See, I don't know which one of these. Like, to me, there needs to be like a separate volume slider for dialogue or audio entries, but there isn't. There's just like sound effects master and music. Unless it means voiceover, but voiceover's already all the way up.
I don't know, maybe you can kick down the others so it's a little bit more prevalent, or kick down the music slightly. Why, is it getting drowned out, or is it just being killed every time I open my mouth?
Well, it's a little both. It's quieter than everything else, and then of course when we speak by design, everything's getting put down because of the sidechain. Which, I mean, it's still a useful feature. So
Phil says, I'm surprised that Ryan let the Irish into his perfect city. Ouch. Oh, being a good old Catholic Irish boy. Oh, that's painful.
There's a line from Blazing Saddles I would like to repeat, but I can't. For good reasons. Where is this shot coming from?
We don't want the Irish. I think that would about be as close as you can
get.
Yeah,
exactly. You could do the end of it, but not the rest.
No, not the rest of it. You'll have to look that up yourself, kids. Oh, but as I was saying, yeah, it's amazing how Andrew kind of looks like Vincent Price in his photo. Did you notice that? I don't know whether that was intentional or not.
Where is this coming from? Oh, there he is.
My God! Who would have put that there?
Yeah, see, I was up there earlier. Oh, jeez.
Weren't you in the section earlier? I mean, did these things regenerate?
I came out of that. I jumped down from that window up there. That's where where we entered this segment.
My God. Now, can't you with like psychic powers, like suck him up and throw him away or something?
I was about to shoot the sister.
Oh, dude. You know what? All I can think of is
and I have
Black.
no first aid kit, so I don't think this is a good moment to be trying to take on another daddy. We'll see if I can't get some more stuff later.
Probably not. Well, then I see little Tiffany, middle of the night, dark alley with a bunch of physics books.
I think
she's about to start some shit, Zed. Phil Mysterious says, yeah, nothing against the Irish to me, but Ryan seems like the type of guys who would have a problem with the Irish, Caucasians,
like a racist?
and Lithuanians.
Yeah, he does. Or you could also alternatively say that what's going on here is that the game is using certain accents as an audible shorthand for certain elements that Ryan would consider undesirable either for socioeconomic or racial reasons.
I don't know, a lot of people have a problem with the Corsican. Don't really hear that often.
Like Ryan's got a different kind of accent than Atlas does.
Everybody's got their own prejudices in this time anyway, and I think they're obviously putting that in to place you in the time just as much as the set pieces, the artistry, and the Art Deco style. Rampant Sarcasm in the chat. Hi, Rampant. He says, yeah, is this the remastered?
Yes, it is.
We've gone to the remastered for a little higher quality. And Pornark had to play through the whole thing again because the saves do not transfer.
It was just one level. Yeah,
I know, but
it's
I'm trying to
literally. I mean,
make
as
it
far as the
dramatic.
Xbox is concerned, it's literally a different game.
Totally different game. So yeah, so he admirably went through the entire first level. So to get to this point.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
Rampant says, "You got the remastered working." He's jealous.
Oh,
He's
well,
like,
I mean,
"But
it's
this is-
console.
this is
I mean,
the-
again, if
this
we were
is
trying to
Xbox."
play it on PC, it might be, it might be a problem. But
yeah, pulling teeth. Well, that's also one of the things where we like doing console games because
Yeah.
the technical issues you run to are far less.
Yeah, although the Destiny PC beta, man, it's tempting.
man.
It ran
That
so
was-
well with so little effort on even old hardware, and I'm not the only one who says so.
Yep. And Rampant says, yeah, because he got Bioshock 1 and 2 remastered from Steam, and it does not work at all. And I feel really bad for
that's
that.
terrible.
You know, a lot of Steam games and a lot of PC titles sometimes that even on a re-release don't take into account certain things, and for some players, they're completely boned and they don't have any kind of a recourse, and that kind of sucks because they're supporting titles that they love and they want to get an even better experience when they're updates, and now they can't. And or it's not fun because they're fighting with their own machine to get it to play, and I hate that happens, man.
Yeah.
I got sympathy for you.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up an audio diary.
Something must be done about Fontaine. While I was buying buildings and fish futures, he was cornering the market on genotypes and nucleotide sequences. Rapture is transforming before my eyes. The great chain is pulling away from me. Perhaps it's time to give it a tug.
Okay, so one of the visual metaphors they use in this thing is the so-called the Great Chain. In other words, it's the idea that, like, without government forcing you to, everybody naturally working in their own enlightened self-interest would have the same result as collective action. So the Great Chain is being pulled on by a series of... Where did that... Somebody just dropped an Eve in here.
Is that scripted or is that just
I don't
random?
know. Maybe just random. I don't know.
Okay. Ryan,
he's trying to lure
some
me.
things in here don't react well to bullets.
Yeah, wrong Ryan.
I thought it would work. Yeah, because Rampant Sarcasm said, because a lot of the remastered are being released on Steam are handed out to studios who apparently have no work resume. Some of them just don't flat out work, and it's not true of all of them.
Yeah.
But there are some of them that are indicative of having several problems. And the Bioshock remaster, I guess, was done by Blind Squirrel, who have literally done nothing else prior to it. This is their first. So,
well, you know what they say. They'd find a nut once in a while.
Yeah, Blind Squirrel.
You're asking for that joke if you call your studio
I don't know
that.
if you want that as an... Well, I mean, it's a cute name and everything, but it doesn't lead me to a lot of confidence in what you're doing. Blind squirrels are hard enough in nature, let alone using a keyboard.
Wrench Lurker. When fighting those stronger than yourself, you'll need every advantage. Wrench Lurker allows you to make the most of your opportunities when your antagonist is caught off guard. I think this is like a stealth attack. It means you get bonus wrench damage.
See, I still don't understand how that works. I can understand you being stronger and wielding it faster, or harder, or whatever, but how can the wrench itself physically cause more damage? I mean, what's indicative? I mean, unless you put spikes on it, you could do just more damage that way. And yeah, he says it's not because they haven't had any experience before, because they have. It just, he doesn't get why remasters weren't done by Irrational. I don't know.
Irrational doesn't exist anymore, first of all.
Yeah,
so
that could be it.
After Bioshock Infinite, Ken Levine literally closed the studio that made it in order to refocus on smaller projects.
I was wondering why I wasn't getting paid.
Radio.
Right. Come on in and show us those snappies.
Okay, he says that now that you've got all those photos, these are easier to kill, although that one kind of glitched out on the floor and literally was harder to kill than the previous three. I don't know, so I don't know what he's talking about there. Yeah, so
way to go, Peachy.
What Ryan is talking about is what happened is that the people researching other stuff, like the gene research and whatnot, tempts him to use his power to regulate in a way that before he denied was legitimate in doing.
Oh, Rampant says, yeah, doing more damage because the wrench jockey tonic buffs up your muscles. Okay, so it's not increasing the wrench power; it's increasing your power with.
Yes,
it. So,
but the wrench is
That
the
makes
wrench. I
sense.
think is pretty much the only melee weapon in the game. So
Right.
it's kind of the same. It's kind of the same thing.
Well, yes and no. I mean, if you try to give steroids to the wrench
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
get
It wants me
beefed
to
up.
go. Okay, so I guess this is the end of this area because it says, "Oh,
Sweet.
you're gonna leave." It wants me to go back and get the last little sister first.
Okay, gotcha.
So why don't we do that?
Yeah, Rampant says, yeah, don't expect much logic with the plasmids and the tonics. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it, I guess, is universal game breaking if you think about any of these things too much. So, a lot of these things, I take as read. It's just, I nitpick the wording sometimes. Because, hey, what else can you nitpick?
I don't want to go that way.
Not to mention all this water everywhere. Boy, this must be the world if, like, you're really into dank.
There's a lot of dank.
You like dank, forget about it.
But we are technically in New Jersey.
No place even remotely livable. Actually, yeah, do you get to meet a giant octopus in this? Because, man, all I can imagine is that scene in Futurama with the octopus trying to stick his tentacles in through every opening it can.
Question.
Seriously waiting for that to happen. Either that or getting attacked by a whale.
Let's see. I don't have a code for this, do I?
Can you hack it?
I don't know. It's...
Is it
well, you know what?
addictive
No, I have almost $200. I also have an auto hack. I have a consumable that I can
sweet.
use that gets me past that.
Well, I was wondering, is this the same door code all the time, or is it random?
I think the door codes are door codes all the time. So if I knew what that
so you
was,
could
if I
look
was
it up.
reading a guide, I could look it
Okay.
up. But we're not
Well,
we're not using a guide for this
No.
at all.
Well, I was wondering if you wanted me to check. Yeah, Rampant says, it's something that doesn't translate over from like System Shock 2 because that's due to the psionics and cybernetics. So it makes more sense that, by the way, we guys need to play that one. Yeah, we've got System Shock 2 on the menu. It is definitely there. So
Okay,
that
so
is just a question of
I'm
when.
going to do another audio guide.
Okay.
Audio diary.
Mr. Ryan asked me personally.
Timmy.
You give us Fontaine and this whole filthy ring of his, and you'll be knocking back pints up at the Fighting McDonough's. But if you prefer to play the mule, we'll treat you like a mule. Give him a taste, Patrick. What's that? Change of heart, Timmy? Timmy! Ready to talk now?
Go on, Sullivan. Go on and do your dirty. Whatever Ryan thinks he can do to me, Fontaine can do double!
Yeah, Fontaine has 2 batteries. Now this is interesting, right? This is a steampunk underwater universe.
Yep.
So this is not a car battery. Because there are no
There
cars.
are no cars.
and the turrets don't seem to be powered by electricity. They seem to be powered by steam. But again, right, the shorthand for this kind of torture is a car battery and jumper cables, neither of which anybody here has any use for whatsoever.
Well, the other thing is that wouldn't work for so long, and I don't think it would arc that way. I mean, it looks interesting, but
sure.
Yeah. Well, you need a sponge, and yeah, well, actually, I shouldn't talk about that.
We don't need it. We don't need to give people any pointers.
Any more pointers on electro torture? Rampant says, "Awesome, yeah." I'm also have to say that I'm more interested in your guys' channel than others, because the live stream of how you actually respond to acknowledge people in the chat. Well, thank you, man. I try. In fact, I feel a lot better watching Narc play and being able to manage and talk to people direct. Because interacting with the stuff is really part of the live stream. It's a live show, and I've been in TV for a long time, where we do live TV, where we have call-ins and things like that. So that is where I'm far more used to this type of thing. So thank you, I appreciate that, because Narc and we've been doing this for a very, very long time as far as making our own videos and doing things online. Well, yeah, we've been doing it like 2 decades if you consider all the machinima that we've been doing.
I just mean Yeah, I just mean playing.
But for the live streaming is new to us, and getting a chance to interact with fans and talk to people and everything is kind of a really nice dynamic. But a lot of times when people get super popular, they just don't have time. They literally have to have other people manage chats to fight people off with a stick to get a few snippets that they can talk about. And I always thought that that was kind of a negative.
No way out of here from the back.
So we're not super interested in becoming super popular. I would love like 20 or 30 people tops that were just regulars that love doing what we do and enjoy it. So thank you for that, man. That really makes me feel good. It really does. Phil says that, yeah, they could use electric eels and crabs for that torture. I'm surprised that they don't, actually. Do you see electric eels in the future in this? I don't, I don't know if that's going to be a thing. Pie and Four says, yeah, Blackstar breaking down the logistics of torture. Well, no, just that particular torture.
Is the way it was set up. I want to go back and find the last sister in this level.
Now, keep in mind, Arkagen is shooting people in the face, so it is that kind of game. Phil says, yeah, I agree with rampant sarcasm. Yeah, I like how you guys interact with us. It makes the channel feel like a welcoming place. Cheers. Thank you, man. Jeez, you guys are making me feel great, because that we don't get that often, and I love that you guys love what we do and how we do it. So thank you for coming back, and thank you for saying that. I appreciate that, man.
Well, I may have to trail this guy around for a while.
Do you have enough to take him out, or?
Oh yeah, I've got prox mines, I've got frag grenades, I've got heat-seeking RPGs, and I've got the thing that's gonna stick the camera on him. But it's just there's no sister, so he's gonna have to walk. I'm gonna have to wait till he walks around to a vent and calls one.
Calls one out, yeah. Otherwise, there's no point. Yeah, Rampant says, I love it when you guys hop on and acknowledge me immediately.
Yeah, later on there'll be stuff we can plant traps. Like there's a spear gun where you can fire like electrified wires into the wall to create traps that they run through.
Or like a taser?
Yeah. Cool. I think there's a vent, I think, on the other side of the room, so he's probably going to go and call Sister from there.
He is taking his sweet time.
And I do have a friendly turret over here that may help. If I can
Pie and Force
over this way.
Oh yeah, you guys do a great job. Absolutely. Well, thank you, man.
Thank you.
Wow, I'm gonna start tearing up. I really am.
Easy now, Buttercup. Thanks, man. Oh, look, the guy just walked by this other dead. Oh, what? Hey, what? Oh, see, this is the problem with hanging out.
Yeah.
Is other splicers getting in the
just
way?
Kind of show up. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
showing up at random
man,
and being
you
jerks.
just ruined this. Stupid splicer.
Oh God.
No, that's not good.
Yeah, so I wasted 2 health kits on this one stupid nitro splicer.
See, now he deserves the wrench.
Where's this guy going? Okay, there's a vent. There's a vent right there. There's a vent right there.
Well, first of all, how can he carry that much explosives in his hand, flaming or otherwise? Yeah, Rampant said, yeah, also the fact that you guys are into Marathon really rekindles his love of how great the games and settings are. Well, thanks, man. Yeah, because we're classic players with that, and we love digging up all the old things. In fact, I can't wait till suddenly, people start feeling a serious nostalgia for Halo, because we're going to go through that with a vengeance, I hope.
I can hear them singing their pretty song. Yes, Mr. Bubble.
Knock, knock. So, wow, so you've literally been able to weaponize blue balls. Now, what about that splash damage around the little sister? How does that work? Or not work?
See, I gotta watch out now because he's got prox mines all over the place now, but he'll run into them himself now.
Okay. But now, is there any danger that you're gonna blow up the little sister when you do this?
No, the little sister, as I can tell, is pretty much immune to everything.
Okay, well, I wasn't sure, because if I started to do this myself, that would be a serious worry for me as far as collateral damage.
Oh, come on.
Freezy says, yeah, I've really enjoyed your content over the past few years. I love the marathon playthroughs and the Blightfall series. I appreciate the work that you guys do and interacting with the viewers. Oh, thanks, man. Jeez, this is the coolest stuff. We should have done Bioshock years ago.
Ow.
Oh,
I thought I could disarm them, but I can't. I think all you can do is blow them up. I think you can blow them up. Maybe not.
We got enough health. Oh, Pion Forces, yeah, the Little Sisters are invincible. Okay, good. Important safety tip. Thank you.
Yeah, at least in this context.
Okay. Yeah, because, I mean, random bullets, explosions, rocket launchers. Yeah, little girls, I think, would be something I'd be really worried about hitting if I was trying to save them. If I wasn't, then, yeah, I probably wouldn't care so much. Yeah, he says, Bion Forces, yeah, plot-wise, they're very tough because of the slug thing. So that, I guess, is giving them some immune powers to rocket launchers.
Yeah.
Don't tell the military. They'll want to make slugs.
How do you know they're not already? I mean, if there were slugs, they would totally be doing this. You know they would.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but they would.
Okay.
Freezy says, yeah, I've thought of making custom G.I. Joe figures for you guys a few years back. I think I messaged Dark about it back in 2014.
Oh, yeah, I think we did. I think I do remember something of that fact.
Yeah, he says life has calmed down a little bit, so I'll begin work on them soonish. I don't know if I'd want one to scale to me, because I don't think that would be that attractive. It's not a G.I. Joe somebody would want to play with. It's like, how are we going to fit him in the tank? This isn't going to work. So I do appreciate the thought, man.
Okay, and if I remember this guy is the level boss, I think.
Ooh, okay, this should be interesting. You know, I hate to say it, but my indelible memory is going to be you going over those planks over and over again, up those poles.
Okay, so yeah, let's reload the gun.
Reload all the guns.
I wonder if I can use Bullseye on him. We'll try it. Let's see. Okay.
The warp rat didn't get himself at. You got something for me in my...
Yeah, Rampant says, I love Halo. I just feel bad for...
Dialogue.
Oh, radio coming up.
You set here a spell. I needs to set on some coffee. Maybe put on silverware and the like.
Before you head into the fisheries, a word to the wise. Old PG seems about as straight as a dog's hind leg. You keep your eyes open.
PG.
Nobody walks into my swampy carrying the heat. Put your weapons in the pneumo, and then I'll let you in.
Okay, this is a thing that gets repeated every once in a while, which is somebody will ask you to put your weapons away before they will let you in somewhere.
Yeah.
So what we're giving here is we're giving this little vestibule. It has in it the tube we dump our weapon in, but it also has a gene bank so we can change our stuff. And also we see that ice is a thing here. So first thing I'm going to do is I definitely want fire rather than electric.
I think there's electric slide joke.
That will actually let me pick this up stuff here, which is a hacking upgrade.
Bioshock 2, Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, I'm sorry. Before the radio came on. Yeah, Rabbit was saying, yeah, he loved Halo. He just felt bad for Bungie. They seemed to be pretty upset with how much Microsoft forced them to keep making sequels they didn't want to make.
Yeah,
I would agree. That's kind of a bummer.
Okay.
I got really, really hooked on the first, and 2 and 3. There were so many changes that I wasn't nearly as many fans with those, except for 2's multiplayer, because that was pretty much the only game in town. So,
yeah. Okay, so tell you what, why don't we take a few minutes break before we go into this mini boss fight area?
Next section.
Here?
All right, so we're gonna take 5.
7. I'm going to
42. Okay. 7 minutes, people. We will be right back.
Okay.
All right, welcome back to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your co-host Blackstar, along with your host Nargajan from Rampancy.net, and you are watching our playthrough of Bioshock 1. We are currently at the near end of level 2, and we're going to be continuing on with our exciting adventures here.
I could actually use telekinesis to get that, but I don't want to give up what I'm holding. All right, so I'm going to dump my weapons in and talk to this guy.
Oh, because that'll be so much fun.
Okay, so it basically takes away everything except the wrench.
Wow, that's kind of a bummer.
And sometimes you gotta look, like, for instance, like, there's an item here in the ice. So you gotta...
Scout around?
You gotta melt it. You gotta melt the ice wherever it shows up so you can check and make sure there's not stuff in it.
Oh, yeah, because you see something blinking over there.
Yeah, it's an auto hack.
That's sneaky.
Yeah, okay, so this is the boss battle room. I'm pretty sure this door is gonna close right behind me.
And all you've got now is your wrench and your fire?
That's a machine. Yeah, well, yeah, okay, see there, it's closed now.
I think we hear your construction in the background too.
Yeah, the upstairs neighbors. I may end the stream fairly soon because the neighbors upstairs.
Yeah, they're just getting
audio.
Out of hell, he done told the devil he'd be right back, and the devil says, "Sure thing, Mr. Fontaine. I'll hold you a spot." Ryan promised Fontaine was dust, and now here you are doing his dirty. I guess that makes Ryan a bum, and you a...
Oh, what? Sphincter says what? Okay, so there's cameras in here.
Can they see much in the fog?
I don't know. Oh, God. I did not. Okay, well, at least I get a respite by hacking this health thing, so hopefully, if I do this correctly, he won't be able to come back and use it to undo the damage I'm going to try to do to him.
While we're doing that, oh, there was a bunch from the chat that was just before the break. Yeah, Ramp was mentioning about, he felt bad about Microsoft forcing updates on Halo, that they wanted to end with 3. Yeah, we remember that. Freezies is going, he's laughing out loud and everything because he's talking about the G.I. Joes, the little 3 and 3/4 inch ones. Yeah, but see, mine would have to be 3 inches tall and about 5 inches wide. Rampant sarcasm, yeah, you can't hurt the little sisters. The atom repairs the damage instantly, so they're invulnerable. Same thing, yeah, trust me, if you still have your plasmids, be grateful that it's not like Silent Hill 2, which is something else we should probably play, or Alien Isolation, which we are still doing on Sundays, so we'll be continuing that.
They literally put like vending
EDT.
machines. They literally put like vending machines and other stuff like in the room.
To give you a place to go to?
Yeah. Oh, and there's other splicers in here as well.
Man.
And turrets. I remember being annoyed with this.
It seems a little overloaded, and to me, I'm not a big fan of those circumstances too. Where you're just completely inundated with enemies with very little recourse or cover.
You ain't getting out of my
Oh, darn it. Let's see. Watch that turret, and I got rid of my electric because I wanted to use the security focus. I think that's a mistake.
Yeah. Oh yeah, can you reset?
Yeah, I'll have a chance to when I go in.
Yeah, Rampant says, yeah, speaking of Silent Hill 2, that's one that we got to put on. I'd always wanted to do those. I'd heard some things. It is on the list too, so... in fact, I feel that bad about our Fatal Frame one. We were having audio glitches. And yet, that was an incredibly popular one we did.
I haven't decided now whether we should start that one over or whether we should... Because you can't really point people at the archive. In fact, I mean, it was so bad, I think I took it down.
Yeah, and yet a lot of people watched it. Let's see. Pion 4 says, yeah, they seem pretty fire resistant. Is fire the best weapon that you want to use here against the flaming guys?
Well, I need the flame. If I want to get the items that are under the ice, I have to have it. But there's a gene bank in the room. But I want the electric and
Because
I
I
don't
figured
think
you'd
the
want to counter
security
to
one
fire.
helps. I don't think the security one helps in here.
Pion Force is just hitting him with the target painter?
I see, that's what I was going to do before, but then again, I also wanted to disable the turret while I hack it, and for that, basically, I need the electric. So if I need the electric and the fire, I don't have a third slot.
I gotcha. Ramid Rabid's in the chat. Hi, Random. He says, "Wah," which is probably just apropos to our current combat situation. If Pion Force says, "Yeah," oh, it's not loaded, I guess.
Well, I have it, but I only have 2 slots, so I have to give up something if I want to use it.
We're not slotted up, so it's kind of like we're stuck in an either-or situation here. Why are you a lefty? I mean, Octavia would love this, but... Of course, I guess it does make sense, because if you're righty with the wrench or the gun, your left hand you would use for your power, so I guess that makes logical sense. Oh, no ammo? You forgot your bullets?
No, I had to put everything in the pneumatic tube before I enter in, and you don't get it back. So this is a weird situation where you respawn outside the boss fight room, but there's nowhere you can go except to walk into the boss fight room. And the only reason I had a gun there at all is because I picked it up off the ground, because one of the dead guys dropped it. So now basically I spawn with half health. I have no first aid kits. So basically, like, the only thing you can do now in this battle is just fight it by attrition. I go in, I damage the boss a little, I die, over and over again.
Health up.
Yeah.
Wash, rinse, repeat.
What I kind of want is I want this turret on my side.
Rabbit says, I don't think you understand. That's all rabbits say. I broke character. Actually, yeah, aren't you supposed to hide behind a bush and make it sound like a carrot?
The good thing about this, I think, is that even if this costs me a life, the turret will be gone. The turret will still be hacked.
Yeah.
When I come back in.
So that might actually help you. Can you draw them over there so that they'll be damaged more often?
But for me, this is at least as good as having the painter.
Phil Mysterious says, yeah, Bioshock would be so much better if halfway through the city was invaded by a race of aquatic alien people. Do you think they could, like, tie that into, you know, say, a certain James Cameron movie from the, you know, late 80s? Abyss. Intent. So I'm still looking for him.
Get out of that guy's way. Alright, actually, wait. Alright, so I can hide it. I can actually hide it here. Oh, and there's a first aid kit. Thank you.
Yay! We could use that. Rampant Sarcasm said, the 4! Invade Rapture! All caps.
Oh, wow. There's a mod
Somebody make that
for you.
scenario for Marathon. I'm surprised that, yeah, somebody hasn't made an aquatic Marathon level. I mean, there's so much sewer stuff in there.
Alright, now I'm gonna die again.
Oh, jeez.
No, because I have no health kits when I came into this thing.
The boss fight from hell. Now, is there any known counter or defense against those firebombs that he's constantly chucking?
Only if I had telekinesis. If I had telekinesis, I could throw them back at him. So I may want to swap that out for incinerate.
Yeah, yeah. That right to the face. You've been Molotoved.
Is there anything under here? I don't think so.
Rabbit wants to know, yeah, can we get a death counter? We have a pun counter.
That's probably not a bad idea. All right.
We have a pun counter for our
all right, so telekinesis.
That I think would be far more useful.
We'll try telekinesis on the guy.
Yeah. Because telekinesis is where it's at.
Baby? No!
Yeah, Phil Mysterious says, yeah, we played the aquatic marathon level near the beginning of Rubicon. Yeah, but imagine a whole marathon series all underwater. Wouldn't that just be awful?
Okay, there we go. He got knocked down.
Don't turn your back.
Yay! Yeah, can you grab those things and throw them back at him?
Yeah, I did.
Nice. Yeah, that I think is the way to go with this guy.
Yeah, he's already dead.
Sweet.
Keep the coppers off the scent.
Oh, Rabbit says, yeah, I know about the pun counter and the suicide drones is because he's actually Godpot, transformed by Rabbit.
Okay.
Phil says, hello, Godpot, you trickster, you. Well, he changed up his icon and everything. My God. How could we possibly have known?
Insidious.
It is. Well, welcome to the chat, Godpot.
I'm gonna have to hack that camera so it'll stop sending turrets over to me.
Yeah, that would be annoying. And of course, yeah, because I mean, if you hack one and he sends a bad one, you got to hack that one, and then it sends a bad one. You know, I mean, it's an endless cycle of trying to keep up with the volume. I would think. I mean, unless there's a maximum that they send you.
No, I mean, as many times as you get caught, it will send a new drone.
It will send another one. Okay. Still though. See, that makes me just want to like get a sniper and take out the camera. Rabbit says, I'm probably going to stay like this until the Mario.
I did not mean to use the
and
camera
Rabbit's
just
Kingdom
then.
battle hype dies down. Apparently, he's terribly psyched about the Mario and the Rabbit.
Where is the where is this camera?
I don't know. Is it off to the side?
Oh, it's there.
Wow. Hey, you got an A shot though. That's cool. Yeah, I saw an ad for the Mario and the Rabbids thing. Apparently, that seems to be got people's interest. You know, anytime that when you nail two things together that have never been nailed to before, people hail it as a great success when they enjoy it.
For me, though, that is two things I'm not terribly interested in either one, so it doesn't really make a difference that you've combined
sadly, we were never of the era. We kind of missed the whole Nintendo arc.
Yeah, we don't have Nintendo history.
So not against any Nintendo fans. That's just a boat that Narc and I kind of missed. We were had gotten into games incredibly early, and by that time that came in, and you know, suddenly games for us started coming back around. I kind of skipped the Nintendo years, and I kicked off right into the PS1 years.
Okay, so camera's done with now. These guys are both friendly. Everybody else is dead. Okay, so now I can go to the gene bank and swap, get the incinerate back.
Great, now you're going to need a mop to clean up all this water.
So that I can melt the ice and get all the crap that I want out of here.
I think there's more than enough water in here. We don't need any more of it.
Yeah, but there's all these areas have loot in them, and the doors don't open until you melt the ice.
Frezia says, "Yeah, is this the part with the Iceman boss?" Well, technically, he was throwing
that was
Molotov
pretty much
cocktails.
it. That was pretty much it. Yes, he was the ice boss. He wasn't ice himself. It was the area.
Or Random Rabbit. I don't know how we should address him anymore. He goes, it's fine. Rabbits aren't even a Mario arc. It's a Ubisoft thing. Yeah, they kind of got together to do their little crossover bit. I guess you'd call it a crossover bit. You know, because they're
totally
two great tastes that taste great together. So literally, you got to melt every little snow pile. Is that how this works?
Well, if you want to get the stuff that's in it, I mean, if you don't care, then you can skip it. But you don't know what's in there until you melt it, unless it's showing. You know, I mean, some of them are just visible, and you can tell that there's something there.
I just didn't know if there was a magic MacGuffin you did not want to leave.
No,
Fire Force says writing on the ice next to the corpses. There's writing there. He saw it. I don't know what it means.
Probably there is. I will go back and.
He says a step above the writing on the walls. It's an important plot point.
Are these barrels explosive? I think they might be.
Is there a barrel in a video game that isn't? That's what barrels are for.
Ah, okay. And this gets me into the room next door.
Rabbit says, call me whatever you want. Either rabbit or a piece of pottery. Your choice. All right, so Voight's chat, you know, everyone, you know, take a vote. What shall we call Random Rabbit / Godpot? Put your vote in now.
Random Godpot.
Or a Rabbit Pot. Is it Rabbit Pot?
God Rabbit Pot.
I don't know if that's a thing. God, this rabbit pot.
Okay,
Freezy
so
says, yeah,
so
he's
where's
never
there
been a
something
fan of
written?
Nintendo. He grew up with a Power Mac playing Marathon like us. He had a SNES, a NES, and a SNES, and a Sega, and a PS1, but Marathon and Doom were so much more fun for him. So he's going for the Mac PC Master Race.
Wait, was there really something written in here?
He says there was.
I just forgotten.
Hey.
Was it inside one of the rooms, or was it in the
I would
main
trust
area?
it. He said it was near the corpses. Remember when I was talking about the melting?
There's lots of corpses.
He said, well, no, there was one in the chair specifically. There was one in the corner. Yeah, there were two corpses. One looks like they were tied in the chair and being tortured-ish. And, yeah, I don't think it was in the room with the
Well, this is
barrels.
the guy tied to the chair.
I was probably going to take a second to catch up.
Oh, yeah.
What does it say?
It was F, and you can't see the rest, and I can't move this body. Yeah, I think it's a spoiler.
Oh, is it a hint?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, I see. So you can't move the thing. So
no, I can't move it. And well, actually, I don't think it matters because it looks to me like he didn't finish writing it. He literally has written it was F.
So
and
what
his
bad
hand
guy
is
named
over
F?
whatever the letter is that comes after F, and there's nothing more there. So obviously he's very upset. He failed his college entrance exams. It was failed.
Wow.
So that's what that's about. Quite obviously, you couldn't possibly mean anything else.
No, not at all. Now, why were these two people being tortured before they were?
Well, we've
Seems very
seen
creepy to me.
scenes of torture elsewhere, and it seems to be something that.
No, I just meant them specifically. I didn't know if those characters were important to the plot at all.
I assume it just means Fontaine.
Frezia says, yeah, that Iceman guy creeped him a bit when he first played this game.
All right, so now I can get my guns back.
Oh, Pion Force says, quick photo for bots.
Oh yeah, you're right. Actually, friendly bots count.
Yeah.
Where are you guys? Where'd they go?
They disappeared.
I think they just despawned.
Rabbit says, yeah, actually, I'm addicted to RPGs, unlike most people of the decade. Especially Divinity. I love Divinity. You know what? We love Divinity 2, and man, I wish that we could have the time to just keep playing that over and over and over.
Yeah, we're going back to that. We're going back to that soon.
We've got so many titles, and there's so much of it. We seem to be going so slow with it, and I so want to pick up the pace on that. So look for that in the future at some point.
I think that's what we're going to do after Rubicon.
You think? That would probably be
yeah,
a good idea, because with D2 coming out, that is going to suck up our time like there's no business. You know, I mean, it's just... that's going to be all-consuming. And I hate to say it, for anybody who has had a chance with the PC beta, it was so well done. I am so torn now.
Well, first of all, look, it's not going to be out. So if you're saying, "Oh, I want to do PC first," you'd have to wait because it's not coming out.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a
when the
month.
other one does. The
it's
Xbox version is out on the 6th. It's less than a week now.
No, it's just conceptually of having to deal with, you know, two separate groups of two separate characters of three.
Well,
with
okay.
two sets of equipment.
There's also persistent rumors about cross save.
I would love cross save. Oh my god.
So who knows? Maybe maybe not right now. Maybe not at launch. Maybe sometime. Who knows?
I would love it. If that was the case, I would have to.
Okay, audio guide.
No excuse for
audio log.
Not buying it twice.
Fontaine's putting the screws on us, and double. He's squeezing us out of 80 points of our cut with the threat of turning us into Ryan if we don't play ball. Son of a bitch. Sammy G comes and tells me he's thinking of going to the constable. And the next day, Sammy G was found in a sack in a salt pond. We got no choice here. We stay on Fontaine's crew and we're gonna catch the gallows. We take powder, and we end up like Sammy G. Oh, there's gotta be another way.
Okay. Let's see. You're gonna hack the safe. Oh.
Freezy says Breath of Fire 3 was an amazing game. It was probably his favorite PS1. The reason I got the PS1 was actually for Alien Trilogy. That I saw an ad for that, and I said, boom, shut up and take my money.
I screwed up.
Oh, you messed up the hack?
Yep.
How could you? Pion Force says, yeah, I want to like RPGs, but I don't have the attention span for them. Dude, I'm right there with you, man.
I did not get any pieces I needed for that.
Nothing? Oh. And that hack should not be this hard.
Okay, I'm going to use the auto hack on it.
Do it. Do the auto hack.
Oh, yeah. See, okay, that gave me an auto hack, so it literally cost me nothing to do that. No, that was good.
Yeah, Pi says he's tried Baldur's Gate so many times.
I picked up, they did remakes of Baldur's Gate and, not Neverwinter Nights, what's the other one? Icewind Dale. I've picked those up from GOG, kind of stockpile them either for later or, you know, just maybe just to play, who knows.
Rampant suggests try Planescape Torment.
That one is also on GOG. It's very highly rated. There is a Mac version.
Yeah.
Oop, Ghosts.
Ooh, Mac version. That's a plus.
Fontaine. You don't fuck Fontaine. Fontaine fucks you.
Rabbit says, yeah, when we do Divinity again, please carry at least one barrel. He always collects storage units so he can make a base out of them.
Really? Okay, that's an interesting strategy.
Yeah, to be honest, I think I have a barrel. I carry around way too much stuff in there.
No, thank you. Maybe later. Alright, so the thing I passed up here is the weapon upgrade machine. Right?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so this is a vending machine, and these are kind of rare. There aren't as many of them on each level as there are the regular vending machines or the health machines, but this lets you buy upgrade for weapons. So we've got pistol clip size, pistol damage, machine gun kickback reduction, shotgun rate of fire increase, shotgun damage increase, grenade launcher damage increase, and also, critically, grenade launcher damage immunity. Auto-generated shaped charges make you immune to damage from your own grenades.
I think any immune from anything would be a plus.
Right, but grenade launcher ammo is not that common. So, like, for instance, like something that gave you more damage on your shotgun or a pistol will proc more often than that. But this would, like, if something bum rushes you while you're holding a grenade launcher, this could save you because you're immune to the explosion. So, but usually what you get is that you choose one and the machine closes.
Right.
So you can only get one per machine per use, just one. I think I'm going to take shotgun damage.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. So now you can see that we get a visual cue on the upgrade to the shotgun. Is it's got these additional little tanks on it with the little piping.
Pion 4 says, yeah, he actually did beat Baldur's Gate, but he says he still had to push himself a bit, you know, but he did say it was totally worth it. Rampant says he couldn't get through it, but don't feel bad, it's just boring. And he had to punishing in terms of difficulty. See, I always hated the games that always punish you so much so that you're supposed to be enjoying it, and yet, for whatever reason, due to design or circumstances, it's just not enjoyable. It literally becomes brutal.
Okay.
Second edition D&D rules are brutal, apparently.
No, he finished.
Sorry.
So anyway, yeah, Atlas is saying he's going to meet us up ahead.
Okay, Rabbit and Mysterious need to be singing Inception horns.
Cutscene.
You gotta tell me before.
I'm telling you as soon as I know. Actually, it's a loading screen anyway before the cutscene anyhow, so.
Okay, good.
I guess actually this is the next level, so we may want to, I don't know, do we want to stop for the day? Because we can't, we're not going to get through another level.
I think to start one and have to end it in the middle.
Well, not in the middle. Maybe we'll just do a little bit at the beginning and then save.
Okay. Rampant says, yeah, nothing like getting a full party of Baldur's Gate and watching them die in a single low-level goblin because they can't hit a damn thing. Darn it, I hate that.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of a story reveal in the beginning of this, so we'll just get to that point and then maybe say, oh, cutscene. Flashback.
Flash forward.
A radio.
The submarine bay, but I can't get in. I need you for that. My family can't be more than 100 yards away.
Don't say. Okay, there's a Vita chamber. Empty box, empty box. A lot of empty boxes. Why so many empty boxes? Okay, gene bank. Now, do we want to swap anything out? We've got electro and fire like usual. I don't think we have any more upgrades. I don't think we need to swap anything yet. Another pneumatic tube for some reason. Oh! Damn it. God damn it. Wasted all my health rushing up to a turret, thought I was going to shock it, instead I burned it. Thing keeps firing. Yeah, I've burned way too much health so far on this run. Wait, am I walking the wrong way now?
Are you asking me? Or
yes, I'm running the wrong way.
Oh, Random Rabbit in the chat says.
Did he say that, really?
Yes, he did.
Oh, okay. This is just so I can turn around. I noticed they haven't...
Pion Force says Planescape Torment was the one that he did beat. Okay, alright, so that's the one you were talking about. Apologies.
Isn't there a kind of a sequel or spiritual successor to Planescape Torment that either just came out or is coming out soon? I don't remember the name. And now I just have to run back down because I'm an idiot.
Oh, Freesia says, yeah, have you got to the point where you fight the Playboy bunnies in the theater level?
No.
No, we have not.
Have not gotten there yet.
But you know what? Now that he mentions it, I think we probably want to continue on to find that as soon as possible.
That's at least that's not this upcoming level. That's probably the level after that, or even further than that.
Well, I think we should play through. I think we should do it 12 hours straight to get to the Playboy bunnies.
Oh boy. No.
I'm totally gonna vote for that. Please vote in the chat below. No, but see now, Freezies, I want to play this game even more.
What's your style in RPGs? I think both of us tend to be snipers. In fact, Salt and I were playing Divinity yesterday, and yeah, it's basically like all wands, crossbows, and bows.
Yeah, we try to outrange them.
And spells, of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, do you like to tank everything? Thanks for the memories. Be a ranger and shoot stuff. Be a mage and shoot stuff with colorful colors. Summoner and make stuff to kill stuff for you. The summoning thing is kind of neat, you know, because I think we did actually use that at one point. And I thought that was kind of great. But I don't think we do that often. We tend to use try to do ranged attacks. Let's see. Can you still command them with the command plasmid? Rampant wants to know. Is that a thing?
I don't have that one on
yet. Yeah, we still only got 2 options, I think.
Yeah, I need to get more slots, but for that I think I need the other machine. I think I need the Gatherer's Garden for that, not the Gene Bank.
Oh man,
if I remember correctly.
Pion Force says, yeah, there's a new tournament game, mostly same developers, new game engine and setting. So I guess there's a tournament version of it. Yeah, Freesia says that the Playboy one apparently is his favorite level in Bioshock. It reminded him of a movie the first time he played it.
Yeah, it is very cinematic. Most of the levels have themes, you know, like the fishery one was the last one and the medical one. So there's one that basically takes place like in the theater district, and there's a big boss battle with the guy who's like the featured performer for Rapture.
Wow, I did not expect Playboy bunnies to be in this. I really did not. Did they have to pay for the rights for that, or is there like an undersea version that is just different enough so to avoid copyright infringement? I don't know how that works. Oh, he's a torment, not tournament. See, I can never tell between the spelling. Sorry, Pi.
Yeah, but what's the name of the new one?
English, speaky good. I don't know, tell you the truth. Boy, if these smugglers' crates are empty, they haven't got the concept of smuggling down right. Phil says, yeah, this is how cults get started, Godpot. Oh, he wants the potato chips. Can you go back and get the potato chips?
I think I got them already.
Bob Robertson wants to know where are the smugglers? What happened to them?
Oh, they're all dead.
Nothing good.
They're all dead.
Oh wow! So this is the
submarine
effect of whiskey.
Cutscene.
Control booth and let me in. I think it's time to shake hands and get acquainted.
Okay, so
You've had your
radio.
fun, but enough is enough. If you press that button, you'll learn what it means to truly be my enemy.
Okay, so we haven't heard too much from Ryan. We're supposed to be meeting Atlas here. He wants us to push the button, and Andrew Ryan says, "Don't you push that button, or I won't like you." And as it happens, no matter how much you say this game is about choice, you actually don't have a choice about whether or not you push the button here.
Yeah, because you can't continue on without it.
Yeah, you can't continue without it. You basically have to push the button here. Cigarettes and coffee.
What, no Marmite?
No Marmite.
Rabbit says, so you can electrocute Peach when he douses himself in the water? Or is that getting ahead of ourselves?
Oh, no, Peach was the last guy we killed. And yes, when you melt the ice, it creates water, and that water has the same effect on him as a zapping.
Cool.
Where am I? Why can't I go down here? Okay, there we go.
Pion Force says Torment, Tides of Numenera?
Tides of Numenera, that's it. Okay.
Numenera, okay.
Yep.
Try to pronounce that right. Rampant suggests stun the turrets. Freezy says, yeah, I can't recall if they look like actual Playboy's bunnies. They look similar. I just hope they look good. That's, you know. That's
well, I mean, look, the game is still from 2007, you know? I mean, it's only going to look so good.
No, I just don't want to see rotting corpses. That's that's my thing.
All right, so that button is going to trigger whatever it is that happens. And you notice there's a respawn chamber right here, which means nothing good can come of any of this. So before I do anything, I'm going to hack the health station machine again.
Yeah, and load up. Rabbit says, yeah, potato chips taste good. Rabbit suggests telekinesis or just dodge the bombs.
Oh, they're going to be bombs?
I don't know how good your dodging's been. Telekinesis is what I would suggest.
Are we talking about the Peachy fight, or are we talking about what comes up next?
I think he suggests probably what's coming up next.
I don't have telekinesis loaded, and there's not a gene bank in this room.
Oh,
so
and you can't switch it without it?
No, you cannot switch without that machine. So this is kind of like Destiny. Like if you want, like I can change guns at any time I want.
Right, but you can't.
And I can change.
Oh.
I can. Excuse me.
Oh, he's choking it up.
I can change from one of my available plasmids, also
but not
without
the
anything.
alternates.
But I only have 2. Any other ones I have, I need to swap into these slots. So it's kind of like if Destiny only gave you 2 special weapon slots to start with. Excuse me.
Please
and then you had to go to the Cryptarch and unlock another one. So at some point, we'll have as many plasmid slots as we have weapon slots.
Okay. Sounds like you need some water. You want to take
yeah, okay. Definitely what you could do with telekinesis is you could grab these canisters and throw them.
Okay, you stopping on Electro Bolt? I just want to make sure it's not frozen on Mixer. Oh, okay, all right. You were on a pause screen there for a while.
Yeah, see these barrels and canisters, you could all pick these up and throw them.
I'm sorry, I'm reading Random Rabbit's Road to Religion suggestion, but he does say take it with a grain of salt.
Okay, diary. Oh, called Kraut Scientist. Audio log.
Wow, that's...
Audio log.
Spent the morning jawing with that Kraut Scientist.
Oh.
She's damaged goods, alright.
I doubt he labeled it that.
Just like all those chumps they scraped out of them prison camps. But she's no crackpot. She's gonna make me the kind of scratch that'll have Ryan look like he's running a paper route. She just needs some supplies to get the ball rolling and a friend to watch her back.
Okay, so that lets us know that Tenenbaum, the scientist who created the Little Sisters, enabled the Adam and Eve economy in here, is enabled and bankrolled by Frank Fontaine, who is the guy running the fishery and also the organized crime and the smuggling.
And why do we get the feeling that the F was for Frank Fontaine?
Yeah, of course.
But
that's not the reveal. The reveal is what happens back here when I push this button.
Okay, everybody stand
So
by.
let's push the button.
Push the button, Max.
Well, it's got your favorite bit, which is a klaxon.
Ugh.
Oh,
This one at least I can
okay.
mute.
Can't see a damn thing in that boot. Give me a tick, and I'll get you out of there.
Okay, so we're locked in here now.
Can you hear me in there, darling?
Great.
So dark in here. If only your friend could look up and see. Maybe. If only you could do something, anything. Except just stand here and watch him die.
Splicers! They're everywhere! I can't hold them! Got to fall back! Get me family out, and we'll regroup as soon as we can!
We're going to try and let the spices break in so we can break out.
Who's there?
Yeah, telekinesis would have been good here. Come here, guys.
I think you finally found the use of the barrel. Iron Force says, splicers. Take a drink. Yeah, we should turn this into a drinking game. Oh, which we are trying to organize. We're trying to get a drunk stream going with Left 4 Dead 2 at some point.
Alright, nobody else seems to be coming, so I guess I have to go to them. Oh, radio.
Get out and we'll regroup!
There are more guys down here, but they're not advancing, so... There he is.
Mine! The fire!
Almost like they're burning money.
That's a flaming conga line.
Well, those things take a while to blow.
Bob Robertson, they're everywhere!
Yeah, well, that's a long fuse on those. I don't want to walk by these things and leave them behind me, and then wait for an explosive enemy to come in behind me and
that would
kill me that way.
Rabbit says, yeah, for every time that Narca Blackstar dies, take a shot. Or a sip.
Oh god,
you can easily get drunk
that's
off this.
hazardous to your health. Don't do that.
You'd die of alcohol poisoning. We do not endorse
okay,
that.
Submarine go boom boom. And I'm gonna die.
You ooze in like an assassin, and then you try to sneak out like a thief. You're no CIA spook. Who are you? Why have you come here? There's two ways to deal with a mystery. Uncover it, or eliminate it.
It's gonna be a tart over here, and if it gets one shot on me, I'm dead. Where is it? Or maybe it wasn't.
Get out and get to Arcadia! Jesus Christ!
Okay, well, I got some health out of that. Yeah, I forgot that this was kind of like a mini level. It's like not even like a full area. It's basically a level that contains this set piece where you're supposed to be helping Atlas rendezvous with his family and escape in the submarine, and then the thing gets blown up.
Yeah, everything goes sideways.
Yep. Okay, audio log. Oh, no.
The Irish pork pie offered me a deal. I flip him Fontaine and I walk out of here. That's simple. How do I know that fat fuck isn't Fontaine's guy? How do I know they're not all Fontaine's guy? Fontaine's got Adam, and everybody wants it. Ryan's got a whole lot of talk and a nice suit. Even down here, any idiot can see which way the wind is blowing.
Okay, so we'll be heading out of here and going to the next area, which is Arcadia. So I think we're going to bring the stream to a close for today. A little bit early, sorry everybody. But I think it just makes sense to do it that way.
Oh yeah, because we don't want to overload people, and this is a good moment. So definitely want to thank everyone for coming into the chat and watching our stream. I'd like to thank kind words, and it really made my night. That was really nice to hear. I certainly want everyone to join us for our next exciting adventures that are coming up. We're still going through the Marathon Rubicon series. I have my own stream on Sundays at 10:30 EDT. We are going through Alien Isolation, and we're going to be doing a lot of Destiny 2 coming up. And what was the other one that you think that we should be continuing on with?
Well, Divinity.
Yeah, Divinity we're going to be doing, and probably after Rubicon we'll be doing that. And we're trying to get the drunk stream together. We're going to get a bunch of people. We're going to be doing alcohol intoxication while trying to play Left 4 Dead 2. So stick around for that. So thanks everyone so much, and we look forward to seeing you next time on Rampancy.net's YouTube playthroughs. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See you all later. Bye-bye.
Bye.